So I wanted to make a video talking about the different kinds of syllable types that you can see in words. And when we're starting off an early reading intervention, we're usually working with one-syllable words. And this is an important starting point because one-syllable words are much less complicated than multisyllabic words. So the first important syllable type is a closed syllable. And when we're talking about one-syllable words, we're talking about words that have a short vowel. And it's extremely important to teach the short vowel sounds for the vowel letters A, E, I, O, and U. And just to recap, those short sounds are A, E, A, and A, because that's the most common sounds that vowels make, particularly in one-syllable words. So we really need to teach these sounds, and we need to teach the kind of one-syllable words that have short vowel sounds. So the kinds of one-syllable words that have the short vowel sounds, the most simple one is vowel consonant, and we mean a short vowel and then a consonant. So it's called VC. So those kind of words are like at, in, on, up. You just have the short vowel sound and then you have a consonant right after. So that's the easiest place to start in terms of teaching what kind of words you should teach first. The next step up from that is what we call a CVC word, which a lot of people have heard of before. So that is a consonant, then a short vowel, and then another consonant. So examples of CVC words that use the short vowel sound are words like hit, sun, top, bed, dog, cat. So they have a consonant and then a short vowel and then a consonant. So in the early stages of intervention, you're really focusing on VC words and CVC words. Those words, the most basic single syllable words that have a short vowel sound in the middle. As kids move along, you can start to add consonant blends at the beginning or at the ending of those short vowel words. So when your consonant blend, which is two separate consonants that make their own sounds that get blended together, when that consonant blend comes before the vowel, it's going to be a CCVC word. So consonant, consonant, that's the consonant blend, vowel, which is the short vowel, and then consonant. So words like that would be stop, blip, clip, clap, step, grip. So there's two consonant letters at the beginning, the short vowel, and then a consonant. If you put a consonant blend at the end, then you're going to have a CVCC word. So that's consonant, short vowel, consonant, consonant. So that would be like fast. So st. Those are the two consonants at the end. List, bump, mend. So there's still the short vowel sound in the middle, and then there's consonants blend at the end. If you have your consonant blend at the beginning and at the end, you're going to have a CCVCC word. So words like blast, or what else can I think of? Spend. So you have two consonants, then the short vowel, then two consonants. And those are quite complicated because they have 5 individual sounds in the word. So to sound out or read the word or spell it, you have to go b, l, e, n, d, blend. There's 5 sounds and 5 letters, so they're actually quite hard to do. Now there are some other kinds of words that include short vowel sounds, which are closed syllables. So these are one-syllable words that have digraphs for consonants. So consonant digraphs are when you have 2 letters that come together to make one consonant sound. So the common consonant digraphs are ch, sh, and th. So if I had a word like ship, it would be a consonant digraph, then a short vowel, and then a consonant. So it's a little hard to categorize those ones because they have the digraph in there. There's also some interesting kind of letter patterns or word families that come after certain kinds of short vowels. So for example, after a short vowel, there's a rule called the floss rule, which means F, L, and S, as well as Z, all double after a short vowel. So this leads to certain kinds of word families like ill, where you have I and then 2 L's, or S, where you have E and then two S's. So when those letters follow a short vowel, they double. Also, we have that little CK that comes after short vowel words. We don't usually end words with just a K or just a C, so it's usually CK after the short vowel. So that makes word families like ak, ik, ok, ek, and uk. So those would be our closed syllable words that deal with short vowels, so our short vowel words. Once kids are getting better at doing CVC words, maybe including beginning or ending consonant blends, some of those word families like those doubling letters or the CK, then we're going to start to think about the other kinds of one-syllable words that we can see. And another common one-syllable word type is the vowel consonant E or VCE type of word. So that's where we have a long vowel sound, the consonant, and then E. And that vowel and the E kind of go together and show that it's a long vowel sound. So you can teach that kind of as a rule. It might just be more efficient to teach some of the word families that are very common that you could find in the Wiley and Durrell list of 37 most common word families that have that long vowel pattern. So that's a vowel consonant E syllable, and you can start to teach those as well. Another kind of syllable is a vowel R syllable, sometimes called R controlled. So that's where the vowel letter is followed by R, and that digraph makes the special kind of, the vowel say sort of a special sound. So these would be words like park, storm, fork, her, where you have that vowel R and it's saying the vowel R controlled sounds. So those sounds are R, or, and then which is spelled three ways, ER, IR, and UR. So that's an R-controlled syllable or an R-controlled one-syllable word. Then we have what could be called a vowel team. So that's when two vowel letters are going together to make one sound. Often if it's two letters, I would call it a digraph because it's those two letters that make one sound. So some people call it a vowel team. So those kinds of syllables would include, or one-syllable words would include words like rain or boy or noise or boat, where they have those two vowel letters going together to make one vowel sound. And that starts to come later when you start to teach those vowel digraphs and then the words that use those vowel digraphs. So those are the main syllable types that you're talking about in terms of one-syllable words. There's also open syllables. So you can sometimes see these in those really short words like go, where the O says the long sound and it's open without any letters after it. So things like go, she, I think it's mainly O and E that do that. And with other sounds, there's usually a convention where you spell like E, sometimes there's two E's, or like I, you would put an E after the I. There's weird rules, but that's what an open syllable is. And then the other syllable type that doesn't apply to one-syllable words is a consonant LE syllable. So those are when you have like bull, gull, cull, tull at the end of a word. So like dribble, table, candle. That's that special kind of syllable that goes after either an open or closed syllable in multisyllabic words. But you don't have to deal with that when you're really more focused on one-syllable words. So I'm going to put an interesting link to a summary of these different syllable types. But again, when you're dealing with kids in the early stages, what you're really wanting to focus on is those closed syllable or short vowel words, especially CVC words is kind of your main starting point. And then once they start to master the short vowel words in all these different forms, like with consonant blends at the beginning and the end, and special kind of word families, you're also working on vowel consonant E, so those long E or magic E, silent E kind of pieces of a word, or vowel teams and R-controlled vowels as part of a one-syllable word. So I hope that helps, and feel free to ask any questions you have.